much does it cost to win? It's never ending, I guess. Paying to access Argos. Would you mind telling me how a person paying another person for a bus causes inflation? Because like, let me ask you a question then, Jello. You know, a person that doesn't have like any engraving, right? Do you think they will clear like a Volton normally? Do you think they will clear like, you know, Vicus normally, Clown normally, Brel normally? No, they won't. But they can now, so they just buy the bus. One guy bus 7 guys in Volton, 7 times 4,500 like gold. That goes to the market because now you print it without like the need of like gearing it up, gearing like any character. So you don't need to spend the gold. So the gold is just there. So you're just printing gold 24/7. So yeah, you know like inflation comes from like gold printing, right? They gave people a week to run all the characters through Pledge and Voldyke week shift G. Yep, I need to do that basically. It's always peons. Well, peons like one of the part of it, yeah. But yeah, sell a bus to buy peon to get a 5/5 stone. Okay, 30k gold for 100 peons. Yeah, too much buses, the price will stabilize at a low price. No, yeah, but that doesn't change the inflation bit. So yeah, the low price doesn't change like the inflation, Zeno, because like that just means like you pay me 700 gold, but the 700 gold is still there, cheap, right? You know, it goes from your hand to my hand, but you earn 4,500. So the 4,500 is the inflation. The 700 is just changes hand. That doesn't mean anything. You pay like 1,000, you pay 700, doesn't matter because you're just trading me the gold. The gold is still there in the market. So yeah. Okay, do you need to clear Rowan story to access Elgasia or whatever is next? Rowan is not the default Elgasia, no. So yep. Okay. Any for steel? Oh wait, I need to roll actually. Make gold tax 30%. Yeah, well, you're gonna start molding about the tax as well. You're gonna start molding about the tax as well after that, so nothing will change, man. Same shit, different day. Nothing will change. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Which means they need to implant more gold consuming content to decrease inflation. But that's a bad idea, as you know, because like gold, like a gold sink like that is probably like basically like a ban A thing. So if they let you inflate the market and then they put in more gold sink, basically, right? You know, that means like at one point, right, the gold sink is gonna be so much. Like let's say like for example, to hone you need 5,000 gold per tap. Massive gold sink, right? They increase the gold sink, right? But you know like 5,000 gold is like so much. You know, at one point you don't earn enough gold. How do you earn enough gold? You sell buses. So you earn enough gold. So now you force bus then. So now if you don't bus, you can't play the game. You have to bus, or else you don't have enough gold. So now they're basically like pushing you, they're encouraging you to bus. Because if you don't like basically bus, then you don't have enough gold. So yeah, so that's basically like it's a loop, right? It's a loop of like basically like just bad things right there. Well, I don't know. It's their decision, it's their direction. So yeah, what am I supposed to do? Have a really controversial opinion, but I think gold inflation is good, even though I'll get shit on, but I can explain. Well, go and explain then, basically. I think like inflation is not always bad, but it needs to be controlled. It can't be like basically out of like control, basically. That's the thing. Still buzzing Volton Vicus, yeah, still. For 1,000 gold, buzzing Volton. Like if you go like basically like buzz Volton, right, for example. So yeah, it's 1,000 gold, basically. You sell bus, and then like basically it's 7,000 gold for the player, for like the person that's bussing it, and the rest of you gets 4,500 each. So yeah, of course people will still do it, man. 7,000 gold, how much is that? That's Akan Heart run. Akan Heart run is 7,000 gold. So yeah, Monkey or you're on Flame Monkey, let's go Hoodoo, man. Flame Monkey I think is pretty difficult at first. Like his pattern is like a bit fast, and also like does a lot of damage, so yeah. It can be inflated like a UNA from bots. I don't know how inflation is like in Korea. Well, in Korea it's not as bad, basically, because like we don't have bot issue. So yeah, but it still goes up, basically. When it gets inflated, it still goes up. For you guys, it's gonna be worse, because you're gonna have the bussing, and you're gonna have the boss at the same time. 10 out of 10. So earning gold in this game is always static income, since you can only earn gold on 6 characters and only like 3 raids per character. That's most of your static gold income. Printing money for free, there is. As new player, to be able to create a roster that can do this takes an insanely long time, because gatekeeping, you need to gear those alts as well to be able into party and earn that gold. Yeah. Which actually like basically like is better to have like deflation, because it should be cheaper for them. Korean players play the game, EU we don't play, we bought. Okay. But if gold inflation is high, your dailies is more worth selling mats and life skill as well. So new players can have better off because they can hone with their bound mats. Nah, that's wrong. Because like you earn more by selling stuff, faded man. Yeah, true. But who do you think like sells like the price of like accessories and gear and everything? Players as well. If there is inflation, they don't sell it for 50k. They sell it for 100k. So now it's the same shit, right? It doesn't change for that part. It goes up and down basically. In the end, like basically same thing. So in the end, it becomes really expensive. So yeah, now it's like think of it this way basically. Because of the inflation, blue crystal is 4k. To get 100 pounds, it costs like 30k. Great, right there. But what if like there is deflation? Blue crystal 1k. So getting pound is like around like 7k. So which one do you think is actually better? If there is deflation, right? The gold that you earn from like Volton 4500 is worth more when there is compared to when there is inflation. If there is inflation, your 4500 is worth nothing because there is inflation. So yeah, true. But honing costs stay static. Yeah, if honing is the only thing you do, yeah, but honing is the least thing you care. Well, you should be, but yeah. Economic stream. This is just economics. Yeah. Just basically teaching economics right here. Well, inflation like being good, I don't think like inflation is inherently always bad. Not really. It just needs to be controlled. When it goes like out of place and it becomes like 6 to 8k, that's when it's basically like, what the fuck, dude? We can't do shit here. So yeah, that's the thing. Okay, just buy 1.3k Volton bus to gain 4.5k inflation, easy. Yeah, you get an extra like wait, it's not even 3.2k inflation, Domia. It's 4.5k because your 1.3k that is not gone. You don't burn it. You send it to someone else, and then you earn 4,500. That's the inflation. That's full inflation, 4,500. So yeah. Okay, Econ 101 boys, let's go. Yeah. But yeah, gems though, first thing to care at some point. Yeah, I agree though, bus is cancer, but not for gold inflation. Just makes party finder quality a lot worse because a lot of people with titleless just boosted apes. Well, you're not wrong, but I mean like, why do you think are they boosted apes, right? So yeah, but not for gold inflation. I think gold inflation is like one of like the reason. Yeah, the other part is the party finder quality becomes worse because 80% is now buses, and that's like basically shit. Who the hell wants to play a game filled with like buses, right? Nobody wants to do that. So yeah, and it's filled with a lot of like basically boosted apes. Why do you think they are boosted? Because they just buy the bus. They don't bother learning, just buy the bus, dude. So just buy the bus, man. That's the way to fix everything. Fix like the problem. You fix the gatekeeping problem. You fix the support problem. Because in buses, nobody get gate cap. Nobody needs support. So yeah, problem solved. 5 heads Malgate right there. So yeah, they should make buses more secretive thing. Yeah, they should. What did they do though? They removed the limitation. Now you can bus freely. So yeah, unlucky I guess. Okay, in South America, gunslinger accessories are so expensive. News player cannot build her. It's 50-70k. How do you go from Argos building at 14-15 with these prices? Yeah, well that's the thing. So now you can build it. What do you do then? You buy the bus. It is what it is. What else can you do, man? So technically you don't need those. Technically you can just use legendary, clear Volton, just fine. But why would you do that when you can just buy the bus for a cheaper price? So if the buses are not there, then you'll have like better people, like you'll have like basically people making like legendary accessory like party. Yes, it's gonna be harder, but they're gonna learn the fight and then they're gonna clear it, and then like you're gonna end up with a better player, player base wise. So yeah, if buses are not allowed, but buses are free reign. It is what it is. I'm guilty of busing now only because of artist listing. Before that, I just did normal clear. I don't think like people are guilty of busing. I don't think like basically you guys are at fault for busing. No, not at all. This is Malgate's fault. So because they allow it. If in the first place they put their foot down and say no busing, ban busing, then like it would have been fine. But now this is Malgate's fault. You guys are just using what tools like they give you, and there is nothing wrong with that. If they give you like these tools to do and you do it, I guess. Lance Master, much fun. Wife leaves you, just buy the bus. Yeah, buy the bus, man. Buses like solves like world problems right then. Poverty solve. Just buy the bus. So the World War 3 solve right. Just buy the bus, bro. Can't buy skill, buy the bus. Yeah, people just people bus just because they can. Yeah, because they're allowed. It's not anyone's fault to do that, and it's not anyone's fault to buy the bus as well because they want a free clear. Yeah. So yeah, can't keep up. Wink, wink. Buy the bus. Yeah. Yeah, well, in any case, I don't know, man. Another one, dude. Same rant, same rant. Same rant, same rant. Just Econ 101, bro. Just talking about economics 101, I guess. Yeah, well, I mean, like, it's not like the main thing is your problem right there. It's not like the usual, man. Same rant, good take, man. It's not like always like the, the main problem of that for that. For you guys, you have like a different issue because you have like bot issue as well. But I mean, like, you still don't want this system, man. Because like what's gonna happen is basically like you're gonna have like bots inflating your market and then the buses on top of that as well. You guys have 4K on Blue Crystal. So what would happen when you see like 6K? I don't know about that, but hey man, it is what it is, man. Good take, bro. Good take, yeah. Okay, you don't need to buy bus on support. You do the bus on it with almost no gear. Yeah, I mean like it really is the same thing basically, but it's a fixed support shortage. You don't need support. But yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know. Bus is fun. Well, fun is like subjective. I don't know. Anyways, man, I don't know. It's the same rant, man. We're back to the rant again, man. Same rant, same rant. XFFing, dude. Just economics 101, I guess. Just same shit, different day, man. Same shit, different day. Same rant. Yeah, well. Okay, anyways, man, we need to finish this. Let's go. I need to make like a party for this, actually.